there, signs of Leo. I hope you can see everything pretty good. I'm going to start with the Mystic Martian Oracle, and we're going to do a Celtic Cross using mystical medleys. I will say this. It's supposed to be vintage cartoon tarot. It's good, but it's creepy. It's kind of creepy. So FYI, it's kind of creepy. These cards are super cool looking. Mystic Martian Oracle. So I'm going to pull this, and I've got the little guidebook because, of course, I'm going to have to use the guidebook for the first few times anyways. So let's get into this. I always ask to channel your spirit guides, your higher self, or your, true self, who you truly are. I wish to channel messages to get you to where your desired location is. All right, so Leo's Mystic Martian Oracle. And time frame, you guys, I guess this is going to be a next 48-hour reading. Not yet ready to do the new year, or not the new year, sorry, the monthly, not quite yet. So 48-hour is my time period for this. Let's see what's going on with Leo's from the Mystic Martian Oracle. Oh, wow. Not something little, I'll tell you that. Not something little. Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone. Infinity, destiny, magic. Infinity, destiny, and magic. Beautiful. The Mystic Martian Oracle, number 20. And oh wow, I went right to it. This is a major message. That's a big confirmation with me to you, to let you know that this is like extremely important to listen to. Okay, so I'm going to read it. Okay, this is me paraphrasing, not paraphrasing. This is me reading from the book. Lisa Porter, Mystic Martian Oracle, says the Philosopher's Stone, or the great work, your magnus opus. Remember the great opus? Or there was Mr. Holland's Opus. That was a movie about this guy's, well, it's like your masterpiece. This is your masterpiece, right? Magnus opus literally means masterpiece. And prima materia means formless substance from the universe. Ancient alchemy was shrouded in a coded doublespeak, which involved physiological chemistry of turning base metals into gold, known as the elixir of life and immortality. Possibly monatomic gold, which holds interdimensional qualities. Simultaneously, the alchemists, scientists, mystics practiced the esoteric shifting of universal ether essences into energy, hidden to non-seers. The Philosopher's Stone, the alchemy symbol of this square with the circle, is both mathematical and metamorphical. Good Lord. Mathematically speaking, there's a square. Squaring the circle only with straight lines and circles is impossible. Metamorphically, squaring the circle is about merging the spirit and matter. The merging of spirit and matter. The large circle symbolizes infinite macro universe. The triangle balancing within the circle symbolizes the ether, spirit, the trinity of past, present, future, life, death, rebirth, body, mind, and soul. The material square inside the triangle symbolizes the four elements, the four directions, the four seasons. The smallest circle inside the square symbolizes the micro infinite void that links you back to the macro infinite universe. And I'm hearing the 12s in that too. Also a very mystical kind of number. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to flip that. I hope that will be enough for us to see this deck right here. Okay. So there's 2 extra cards that I have noticed. I haven't really done a reading with this deck yet. You're the first reading with it. So I am going to bless it. Let's get some sage out and bless the deck. But for sure, there's 2 extras. There's a happy squirrel, sad squirrel. Both are perspectives. One squirrel sees things sad, one thing sees things optimistically. They're just extra cards. I wouldn't, I left them in, but, you know, if we get one of the extra ones, we'll draw another card just in case. So bless this reading. Spirit guides, angels, please come into this reading and give us clear and concise messages for the sign of Leo. Using a new deck to me. A little creepy because the eyes, maybe. I don't know what it is. It's nice. It's nice. It's a nice deck. Let's see what came out. 2 of Wands. What can you create? What can you create? It's really cute. So, yeah. Focus on what you can create. This is a magical time of manifesting. Okay, what's the issue for our Leos? What's the issue? Let's focus on the message instead of the signs so much. I kind of get off track when I focus more on the signs than I do the message. Does that make sense? Ooh, seriously, huge, huge message, double confirmation. You're the magician. You're the magician. You're the magic. You're the one that makes the magic. You're the spark inside the human's eye. You're you're the essence that gives life to whatever you want to manifest or create with the magician. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. I like this energy so far. I mean, oh my gosh, look at the imagery. There's just so much going on. Oh. Wow. So much going on. This is a challenge. Rebuilding. Okay, so the challenge is rebuilding. Also, the challenge is going to be, this is something new. Even though it feels like you're trying to build something that you've tried before, trust me, you have never tried it in this energy. This is completely manifesting. It's building from the ground up. That is the challenge, is having to start from the bottom. And I really see that as the challenge. And maybe an underlying issue of not knowing what to do exactly, what decision to make. Like, I feel like my hands are tied. Well, only if we're looking at it from a perspective of there having to be one solution. Would that be true, right? So the magician and the tower in reverse. Woo, starting from scratch. You're able to make gold from anything here. You are the magician. Ooh, 4 of Swords. Oh my gosh, I love these cards. I'm in love with this deck. 4 of Swords. You're healed. You're healed. I'm sure you can see more in this deck, right? We have a lot on our mind. We still have some swords on the walls. Those are representing our thoughts. They're pointed thoughts, though. They're not stacking upon each other. But nonetheless, we're still in a period of contemplation. And we're healing, or we're healed, actually. When I see this 4 of Swords, I'm like, you're healed. It's giving me the feel of, like, quantum healing. You know, that would be, like, immediate. A quantum healing would be immediate. And that's what this is feeling like to me. I hope you can see all these beautiful, beautiful cards. I actually love these. 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that little snail. The golden ratio. There's a lot going on in these cards. Wow. Okay. So, I'm going to move this back a little bit. I just realized I probably have a lot more room than I'm... Okay, there we go. Past energy, please, for Leos. Past energy. Oh, happy squirrel. Good. Well, okay, so in the past, and this is a very Leo thing, you're the sun. You're optimistic. You chose to look for the silver lining in the whole experience. And because of that, more good things started popping up for you. So, I mean, this is really good. This is the extra card in the deck that's about your perspective and about positivity and how you're seeing things. So I truly see this as like you realizing, hey, your thoughts, you know, they count for quite a lot about what you're seeing. So it's important to you to be positive in as many aspects, all if you can. And the now moment. Whoa, look. That flipped over on this tower. Wow, Leo. My tower of obsidian fell on your tower. You're breaking through negativity. You're bringing it down like it was a tower of negativity. Psh. Breaking down the fears. Breaking down that. Everything's not real. You're breaking down. King of Wands here. Beautiful. Your energy for sure. You're the director of your show here. You're the one calling shots. What you think is what you're manifesting, and you realize this. You realize it does take a little time on the material realm to get our thoughts into action. But man, when it starts when you feel it click with you, that's that quantum healing. Like, if you haven't done quantum healing and you need a healing in really anywhere of your life, quantum healing technique, I don't do it, but I'm sure there's tons of people who do it. Yeah. Just a quick mention, quick shout out. Okay, the future energy here. What do we have for the future energy for Leo? Seven of Wands. Looking like it's in the reverse, so I'm going to put it upright, but I'm going to read it the way that it's coming out. Is like, you really need to stand up for what you want. You know what's interesting? I was listening to a song called Tightrope right before your reading. So, standing up for what you want, there's a little bit of timidness here in the action department. Why? I'm not sure. So usually this card, though, comes out when they're telling you, hey, you need to assert yourself. Let's go ahead and get something from the Morgan Greer Tarot here, and we'll clarify the Seven of Wands real quick before we move. What do you want to invest in? Okay, so maybe we're still figuring out what we want. Maybe that's why the lantern's in our hand, like a hermit, except we're on a tightrope. So it's like, one way we're this way, one way we're the next way. We're just trying to balance. Clarify Seven of Wands in the reverse. Oh, the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. What do we want? Stand up for what we want. There's many, many choices, and maybe we're just a little confused on which one to stand up for and go after. That's about it. That's all I really see in that. The Seven of Cups has to do with your ability to see things clearly and the choices clearly. So if you can't see all the choices, then maybe that's why we haven't made up our mind or gone after something at this moment. You know, maybe it's because we are still choosing, right? Maybe we're still choosing. Oops. Okay. How do you feel? How do you feel, Leo? How do you feel? Whoa, you feel like working. You feel like working? I just want one, please, Spirit. How Leo feels. Okay, so you feel like there's some area where you're trying to prove, I guess, to yourself, maybe to others, about how you can be dependable in something that wasn't moving or didn't feel like it was moving, but it is moving. There's a rebirth needed with a situation where we weren't dependable in the past. And that's what's coming out, is something where we were kind of either let somebody down, or we feel like we let something down. We're having a rebirth now of that. So do we feel great? Yeah, we feel like this is complete reinvention. Like we're going from from having shady energy around us to having good energy around us. This is kind of complex. Like how you're feeling is kind of complex. But it's a reinvention. You're definitely reinventing yourself. You're steering clear of any energy that's not about your rebirth. This is, wow, this is a great, great transformation. It's magical, almost. It's magical. In your environment, this is good. This is good. In your environment, well, there's the Hermit. Finding out what is it that you truly, truly want and then going after it. All right, I feel like that's part of your hope too. So I'm going to combine these with the hopes and the fears. So going after what you want. And I believe that this Hermit, you know, this is indicating that this journey is something only you can find out what lights your fire. Only you find out what it is that your hope is renewed by, this star energy. So this Hermit is you inspirationally. Here we have 3 of Wands. Definitely getting what you put back in. This is your manifestation time. Be focused and be open up to all possibilities. This may be indicating a change of path or possibilities due to you deciding what it is that you really want. And once you decide, it's like, well, from that point on, you just have to go after it. A need for a fresh start here of the way that you see yourself. And that is what this start's about. This is a start of a new perspective of how you see yourself as the King of Wands, in charge, inspirational, the author of your story. The outcome here for our Leos is, oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune. Yay. Yay. In a time where you thought, hey, I'm not moving, guess what? It was all for your enlightenment. Something had to be illuminated while you weren't doing something or going forward. Now there's a new relationship to money and a new, brand new investments. This is exciting. And this is luck, ultimately, on your side. Large and in charge, Wheel of Fortune. Good luck. There you are. It's your turn to be on top. It's your turn to be on top. Fate, the wheel, infinite, destiny, magic, infinity. This is fate. This is destiny, and this is good. All right, Leo, that's what I've got for you all. Sending you much love and light. I hope you got something from your reading. Bye, y'all.